Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Tankers of Blitz Universe to the channel, American Week episode 4 today. And I'd like to ask you all, how have you been in the closing days of 2018? Actually, it's the closing hours of 2018. For me, this year has been, well, quite successful. I think we nearly doubled the number of subscribers on the channel, had some very lovely videos out there, so some of them were very well received. I went to Tankfest last year in 2018 for the second time, had a blast over there, got to meet a good number of lovely players and members on the Discord channels, either my own or on the official WoT Blitz Discord, and I love to have a chat with everybody basically. We got to do subscriber replays, we had some favorable additions in the game as well, some new tech trees, Chinese tanks are obviously coming as well. Well, let's hope for 2019 to bring Czechoslovakian and Swedish tanks as well, because I would love to see them. I have heard already that on console, and it's out in the news as well, so we can share it here. On console there will be the Badger available as a replacement, as alternative for the FE215B183 Death Star. And since that one might be rebalanced in Blitz, I think actually the Badger would be a good one to have in Blitz as well. So if you do consider that a good tank to be in Blitz, please leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll try to ask Wargaming about it if they want to give me any sneak peek info on the Badger maybe coming to Blitz. I'm not sure, it's just me guessing here, but I think it would be a good addition to the game, because the tank suits the line more, I think, than the Death Star at the moment. And, well, to be honest, as good a tank as it is, as fun as it is to blow stuff up, that tank needs some serious rebalancing. But as said, leave your thoughts in the comments below, and well, we can all have a chat about that. In the meantime, I didn't even properly introduce my my guests for today, basically, on the 3 replays we have for American Week episode 4. This is again Pool for the Win. Yes, he featured before. And yes, there will probably be people in the comments now who are quite mad at me featuring one player twice in a row. But he is showcasing the rebalanced and restructured M7, which was a Tier 5 light tank, I think. Was it? I think it was a light tank before a bit 5.5. But it is now, it is a medium tank at Tier 4. It may have been a medium tank before, but I think it was a light tank. But, well, it could probably be just me not having my intel right. But as you can see, he is on Tier 4, he is on mines, he's doing the business over there, 1.2k damage, nearly done 260 block. The M7 has some trollish shapes around, as you can see. But when you are up against 2 Russian tank destroyers and then you're getting shot up the arse by the Tier 4 Japanese tank, well then that becomes a bit of a problem. He can put another shot into the Su-85B, but then he has to start work on the Jiha at the back, because that one is the immediate threat at the moment. But the Jiha is a Tier 3 tank, and that has well, a pew-pew gun, a pea shooter really, and it's just not, it isn't up to the task of hurting Pool for the Win that bad. He can deal 90 average per shot, I think, and that pew-pew shooter can only do, what is it, 45, something like that. And now it is a one-on-one versus the Su-85B, which has no armor. No armor, so to speak of, but then you see a player do stuff like this, and you start thinking, right, is he maybe a really experienced player, Kurt_Fabros, or is it just that he had been looking at a few of the videos on my channel or on other channels and he knows what to do? Pool for the Win blocks a shot, and he is doing the right thing. He is not going to juke it out against Kurt Fabros in the Su-85B. He's trying to close the distance, but he's going to do that really patiently. Moving in from one rock to another, from a rocket to our place. No, he's going into a good position over here, and he's using the bushes for camouflage as much as possible. And Kurt didn't expect him to come from that side. He thought that he would come from the position where the dead Panzer II B2 is. And basically, unless Pool for the Win stuffs up now, he's going to get the win, because he has the hit points to burn, and Kurt is only on 10 at the moment, and he is not risking his luck, he's not trying a shot yet. He is pushing in and he gets beaten for it. So 3 kills there, 2k damage for Pooh for the win. And this was, I wanted to show this game because it shows the current meta at tier 4 and 3. It is a lot less about DPM. It is kind of good for the new players, I think, but I'm going to make a dedicated video about that one into 2019. So yeah, you have to wait for that for a bit for my full opinion. Up next, player underscore something 251 etc. Lots of numbers, but player underscore something is driving the T26E4, which is a tank with, well, goodish armor. Before you will all drop in the comment section and tell me that this thing is wickedly OP, it is wickedly OP if it is in the hands of an experienced player who knows his gun constraints, who knows how to play hold down, who knows how to use the armor on the T26E4, who knows how to keep front to a tank, who knows the maps, and who knows where to aim. And it also becomes less strong and less OP-ish in appearance when it is up against the likes of experienced players. Because if you would go up against that rock, you would expose your hull. And yes, you do have spaced armor on the front, but the turret and the front, they are riddled with weak spots. And not just a little bit, but they are riddled with weak spots. It is a patchwork Pershing. And that space armor will catch a lot of heat shots, which people will spam at you. But then again, your penetration is not brilliant. Just let me take a look at the tank itself. If you have that 90mm gun, which is called the T15E1, and you're looking at 205 in terms of baseband and 258 on APCR. That in itself is a good thing. You do have APCR for premium ammo. Yes, you could use glorious heat, but APCR doesn't care about space armor, so it's funny to go up against IS-3s and IS-5s and defenders who spam heat at you, and you will catch it on your tracks, and then you will catch it on your space armor on the turret. But if you look at the bat wings on the turret itself, you can shoot under that. That's a weak spot, an obvious weak spot. The lower plate is still a weak spot. You have that equilibrator, which is on the top of the turret. It had to be there to balance the really big gun on the real life Super Pershing. But if you can move around like this from hold on position to the next hold on position, and if you have the enemies shooting other tanks, well, then you can be all fine, and then you can sidestep out. You do have enough in terms of armor on your sides and on your tracks to block shots from same tier tanks. Not from an E75, that one will just go straight through. If it shoots above the tracks, it will penetrate the hull, it will catch it on tracks, it will be fine. But you can see player underscore something is just moving around over here. He wants to kill this tank, the IS-3. Then flanks around to get the E75, and look at what's going to happen here. He shoots the E75 up the arse, and he gets shots up the arse as well for 630. Yeah, he's lost a lot of health. But they had to clear this flank, and they had to push back the enemy. But once you push the enemy back over here, you have them isolated, you can shoot him again, and just work the DPM. He is behind cover at the moment, and this is a 3-on-1. You can see the E75 is just burning at the moment. Burn down, DPM going in. And player underscore something is not hesitating at the moment. He is looking what his teammates are doing. There's a 5041, there's an autoloader, and then Rebellico in the VK 100 says, right, Nubby, you have to go forward. You have to push. I'm a tier 8 German heavy tank, so I'm just gonna push you up the arse and make you force you around the corner. The T5041 is happy to oblige, but in the meantime the business is done over here. Can he get a shot off? Yes, he can. He gets a good roll, 258, 123 left. He is on APCR. It doesn't really need it against the arc pointer to against that lower hull. Lots of weak spots available. But then again, if you fit the gun with your calibrated shells, you're looking at a whopping 271 in terms of penetration. And there is, you get the bounce on the front, the Pershing itself, the Super Pershing itself, if it is held down, if it is angled up, you can see it is patchwork armor on the front, and it's wide open on the side. It is really wide open on the side. You just got a small glimpse of it as the E4 was finished off by the tortoise, I think. But yeah, it is not the most brilliant tank in terms of armor on the sides and on the rear. It's American, but it's a really good buy if you want to, if you're looking at a tier 8 premium tank that makes decent credits. It does need some pramo if you are in higher tiers, in bottom tier games against tier 9. But all in all, a really good premium tank. And if you want me to review that tank again, as said, leave your thoughts in the comments below on the Badger, maybe hopefully coming to Blitz, and on other tanks that might come to Blitz. And just as he wants to shoot the 144 the next skill, the Tortoise takes that one. But then again, 3.8k damage in a tier 8 medium tank that isn't a really medium tank, it's more of a heavy. That's not too bad. Massive credit earn as well, but yeah, 4k damage will get the job done just fine. Good accuracy as well, 22 shots fired, 22 hits and 17 penetrations. Thank you very much, player_something, for sending that one into me. Yes, here we go. Last game. WoT_Buster_SW_1. He is driving the C29, that tier 7 hull down monster. People say it is a bit of a one-trick pony. And they are kind of right, because you have to get this tank hull down. That's a treat with American tanks. Basically, they are about turrets, they are about mobility, they are not really about brawling like the Russian tanks can. They haven't got the big guns, they haven't got the really accurate guns, but they do a lot of things quite good. And if you've watched one of the recent tank chats I did together with I will snipe, does the MU say. If you've watched any of the recent tank chats I did, especially one with 185, she did recommend the IS7 line to start with, 4 stars if you're a new player, and if you want to go towards another line, go towards the American line. But that one requires you to have some knowledge of the maps where you can go hold down. You can go hold down on Himmelsdorf. It is flattish, it's flat, but it has hold on positions like this one, where you can just sit there and then shoot the top of a KV2. In the meantime, his team is pushing, but the Reds are in good strategic defensive positions as well. And you do remember that that Emil stating, "I'm gonna snipe." I'm looking at the map at the moment, and I haven't got a clue where the Emil is. In fact, he's so close now to Buster that he is really just pushing forward. Oh, hello, Emil. I thought you were going to snipe. That's a whole different approach to sniping. Sniping is no longer sitting in the back in a line of fire and then going and attack it. Sniping is going towards the front line with your gun and shoot the tanks up close and personal. That's the new sniping. Mark my words, that's going to be a thing for 2019. KV2 on KV2, they are killed. He wants to clear this tank road Buster because that is a one-shot tank, the Tiger, and he gets the bounce on a turret from for 220, and he has to push forward now. Because he's looking at the map and he's thinking conventional. He's thinking, right, if I go forward and I kill this VK and then wiggle and KV2 misses, then I can be effective. I can push forward. I can play like I should. But you remember still that sniping Emil? He's going to give a whole different explanation or different approach to the concepts of sniping. Because according to player_9974835303, you don't have to be on high ground or on a hill, or you don't even have to have a line of sight if you want to snipe. You can just be in the front line and park your tank into the butt of your top tier heavy tank. Look at that, that's a whole different approach to sniping. And then the enemy goes on in chat and he says something like this, like pro, and I'm thinking, yeah, it was really pro. It was a great move. It was a brilliant, epic gameplay. I've never seen something like that before, quite honestly. And I would love to try that, to try that gameplay, Mr. Emil. Please, if you're watching, tell me about it. Oh, some APs are on the front of the SU-1 on the right. I can't blame him really. I mean, Buster is on an epic game at the moment. He has to clear a 1 versus 4 kilometer. He's going to get the kill on the T25 AT because that one has a 225 gun mounted, not the top gun on the T25. He blocks the shot there. He's going to get another shot in on the T25 AT. Track him in place. Type in chat GG. And then finish off. There we go, kill shot. Yes, thank you very much. 7 kills on the hull down god. That is a T29. Seems like a fitting end for the 4th episode of the American Week. And as again, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Do you like this format? Do you want me to review any other American tanks? I would love to hear from you. That's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Tankers of Blitz Universe. I see you all on the next video. Cheers and happy tanking!